How are y'all, and welcome back to another video of Luck Be a Landlord. So we found the cog in the last video. Check that out if you haven't already. So for today's video, I reckon before we try out a new mod, I'll go in and I'll just enable all of the mods that I have and play a run or two with just them all enabled. So you can see we have the cog mod, we have the Eldrick Gateway mod, we have the college mod or the education mod, which I feel will probably dominate the run, quite a big one. And then we have the big ore mod. This is where the giant ore splits into two very big ores, which split into two big ores, and then two regular ores, which act as normal. So if we can use the education mod to get a geologist, that should be a nice synergy there. And then items wise, we have the pitchfork, which affects farmers, one extra for every farmer you have on board, I think. The exhausted developer mod, which gives one kind for every hotfix the game has received. And the GED mod, which turns all faces into high schoolers, I think. Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see actually whether it's dominated probably by the education mod, I would say. Maybe the Eldrick Gateway. Don't quite remember how that one works, but I remember really taking over the run. And of course the ores will be in there as well. So we'll just do one run like that. We are on floor 14 today, and the change here is that rent payment 9 costs 25 more, and then you have everything else with the less capsules or less tokens, 3 duds and duds every 20 spins. So let's jump in, let's see what kind of run we have waiting for us today. I think a monkey is grand. Textbook, of course, is great if we pick up any of the education people. Let's take a milk as well. Gambler isn't great. Oyster, though, does have some synergy with the education people. It turns them into divers, I believe. I'll pick the gambler, though, because I don't particularly want either of the other two yet. We made the 25 rent payment with 6 left over. Let's take a high schooler, I think. Gives one kind, turns into a college student after 13 turns. And we'll take, if we can get a geologist, I think mining pick would be fantastic, so I'll pick it up. Let's pick up a banana for the monkey. And let's take big ore, I guess. It is worth 2, which isn't too bad. I'll pick up a lockbox here, I think. Okay, don't particularly want a cultist or a toddler or a second cat. I suppose we could take a second cat. Particularly want any of the other two. We made the 50 rent payment with 30 left over, so we're doing alright at the moment. 100 now due in 6 spins. Let's pick up a big urn and let's take Ricky the banana. I feel like the banana peel will probably be there for a while, and at least it will be worth 2 now. I'll take a bubble, it's worth 2 and it removes itself. I'll take another textbook. So we'll turn this person into, library card is great. Destroys itself and adds 3 textbooks or an ebook, which is a rare symbol. Like decreases or increases the turn counter by 2, but doesn't destroy itself. Let's take it. Okay, she's going to be a college student now. So the question is, do we want to keep her a college student or do we want to transform her into something? If adjacent to small ore transforms into a geologist, I think that's the one we definitely want to go for. Of course, she'll transform into a professor every 4 after 20 turns, and we do have 20 turns worth of textbooks on the board, so we might get a professor offer, and in fact we do straight away. Okay, that's fair enough. Let's take a strawberries worth 3, and we made the 100 rent payment with 205 left over. 150 due in 6 spins. Let's pick up a rabbit, I guess, is eventually worth 3. And oil can, you can respin a column of symbols once per spin. Is technically the best. Not a big fan of it though. It's just kind of annoying to have to click on something every spin. I'll take it though, I'll switch it off. We may switch it on, make it useful, I'd say. I don't think it's useful at the moment. Let's pick up a tomb worth 3, and it gives spirits, which are worth 4, so not too bad. This professor is giving us giving us 7 per turn, which is pretty good. Interestingly enough, the high schooler and the college student don't appear in destroyed symbols. Only just noticed that now, despite playing with this mod for a while. Let's skip these. Let's take a milk for the cat. Let's take another coconut for the monkey, and let's remove the flower, I guess. Okay, 61 that turn, that's not too bad. We're very strong at the moment. So we made the 150 rent payment with 256 left over. 225 due in 7 spins. Could we get 5 cats, I wonder? We have 2 already. Sure, we could work towards it, I guess. Don't want any of these. Let's take an essence capsule. I'll take Lucky Cat as well. If we're going to add a load of cats, we might as well have them do something. Don't particularly want any of these. I take a regular ore, just so the next college student we get, we can turn them into a what's it called, geologist. Okay, the professor is giving us 10 per turn now. Highlander is pretty good. Textbook though would increase the turn counter by 1, so probably worth it. Let's skip these. Was I mistaken, or did I just get 33 from that textbook? How much does the textbook give? Gives 1, adds 10 kinds when destroyed, and the professor makes it worth 3 times as much. So the professor makes it worth 33 kinds. Yeah, that checked out alright. Let's take a void stone. Let's pick up a void creature, I guess, for the same reason. And we made the 225 rent payment with 296 left over. 300 due in 7 spins. Swapping device essence is phenomenal. We'll take it. Golem adds 5 ore when destroyed. That's one way of getting ore, but I don't particularly want 5 of them. That's a bit much. Let's reroll for a high schooler. And I'll take yellow pepper, I guess. It's actually surprising that the professor or the college student doesn't turn into, there's no synergy with cards. You'd think with suits or dice it turned into maybe a card shark or something. But I guess you can't stick in all the synergies. A card shark isn't a grower, I guess, so it doesn't it doesn't increment its value. Let's remove the coin, I guess. We don't need to swap anything. There's a thief, that's great. I'll just let the thief grow naturally, and then I might swap him when he's next to the banana. Skip all of these. Okay, we're losing all of our duds, that's great. Let's take a milk. Do I want to swap it for an extra 12? Might as well. He gave me 30, so it was an extra 15. Let's take a 5-sided dice. This will help get rid of our gambler as well. We now have loads of empties. In fact, it gets rid of our gambler straight away. I'll take a magic key. I should probably take a dwarf. We made the 300 rent payment with 333 left over. 375 due in 8 spins. Let's take the dishwasher essence and let's take a moon, I guess. It's pretty good. I'll take Pizza the Cat. It's pretty good. The rabbit one might be better because it does get buffed by the moon, but there's not much in it. Let's pick up a milk for the cats. How are we doing? About 60 per turn. Let's pick up a textbook. Okay, we now have a college student. I'll pick up a coconut for the monkey. We can use a swapping device essence on the coconut as well. The coconut and the monkey to get a little bit of gold or a little bit of coins. I'll take a library card, is pretty good. It looks like we might get another professor rather than a geologist. That's okay. Do I want another thief? Not particularly, let's skip. Okay, we'll skip these as well. And we made the 375 rent payment with 433 left over. 450 now due in 8 spins. I'll just take a college student straight up. Rusty gear, and this would be great if we get a third professor, which it seems like that's the way our luck is going. So I'll take rusty gear essence. We don't need to remove anything. I'll swap these two for 74 from the monkey. There's an ore, that's fantastic. I might just use one of my swaps to make sure the ore is next to the college student. So we now have a geologist. We can start feeding them the big ores and things. That's great. I'll take an oyster. I wouldn't mind if we have another college student just making a diver out of it. Okay, let's pick up dwarf is alright, but I don't think we need it. So you can see the big ores, or the, what's that? Yeah, big ore breaking into 2 regular ores when destroyed. Could pick up a safe. It seems like my lockbox is gone. Finally, I didn't notice that happening. A safe will be alright. I'll just take a void creature instead though. Okay, we made the 450 rent payment with 618 left over. 600 now due in 9 spins. Shouldn't be a problem. Time machine essence. We could try and pick up some diamonds. Sure, why not? And do we want 5 rabbit fluff? Okay, I'll take the golem as well. I will take adoption on triple kinds, I guess. Let's remove things. Let's get rid of a cherry and let's get rid of this big urn, I reckon. We're going to put 5 rabbit fluff in the deck. Let's skip this. The geologist. Does the geologist destroy the golem? Is that what just happened there? Seems like it. Didn't think a geologist did that. Okay, 96 that turn. I'll take a void stone. With those 5 rabbit fluff, we definitely should have taken the item which increased the rabbits and rabbit fluff payout by 1. That would have been much better than the cats, but who's to know, right? No, it wasn't the geologist that broke the golem, it was the time machine essence. I forgot that worked on golems. Well, I forgot. It's possible I never knew, but that's alright. Will I take a hooligan just to get rid of this tomb? I might. In fact, I will. Well, that happened quickly. Highlander, nah, I don't think we need it. Let's skip all these. Geologist is up to plus 17 already. The professor's up to plus 15. So currently the professor is giving us more. Not anymore though, I think the geologist is up to plus 18. So we made the 600 rent payment with 843 left over. 650 due in 9 spins. I'm not really that worried that we're going to fail this one. I'll take Karma Essence and I'll take Recycling Essence. Oh, we have more choices. I'll take Capsule Machine Essence. I'll try and remember that we have it. Eldritch Gateway. Okay. Adds 1 cultist for each. Let's take it. Just take Small Symbol Bomb here, I guess. Don't want anything here. Let's reroll. Let's take a Void Creature. Problem here is that we don't particularly want cultists. In fact, we actively don't want cultists. We've no way of getting rid of them. We've no Eldritch Creature. So in fact, I know I just took it, but I'm going to remove it as well. It was a mistake taking that. Let's take another Void Creature. Let's reroll for something better. I'll take a Void Fruit, I guess. I'll take a reroll Capsule. Oh, I forgot, of course, that we have Capsule Machine Essence, so I got 3 rerolls. from that reroll capsule, which I guess is alright. Probably not what I would have used the capsule machine essence on, but there you go. I'll take a time capsule. Let's see what that gives us. We got a diamond. How did we get a diamond? Did the geologist give me a diamond by breaking an ore? I suppose there is a chance that will happen. Let's take a void fruit. Who knows? Who knows? We made the 650 rent payment with 968 left over. 702 in 10 spins. Let's take pile can essence, I guess. Let's re-roll this for, not particularly sure what we're looking for here. This is fruit. A very big ore, of course. That'll be great. Let's take, doesn't really matter, I'll take Goldilocks. Geologist is next to the very big ore. That's fantastic. Don't want to respin anything or swap anything. I'll take a time capsule. Geologist is doing great on his placements there. Okay, let's skip these. Don't need to respin or swap anything. I might have put too many rabbit fluff in the deck. I'll take a library card. I'll pick an item capsule, I guess. Let's remove... I want to take out some of these rabbit fluff. Actually, I should have removed that hooligan. I'll take another high schooler. Mega chest. I mean, at this stage we probably shouldn't be adding in more symbols, but the best thing to do for this deck would be remove everything other than the geologist and the two professors. Just remove everything else and then just feed the geologist as much as possible. But who's going to turn down the mega chest, right? I could take a frozen fossil that will enable me to pick up some Eldritch gateways. Let's do it. Or I could get the frozen fossil straight away, actually. We made the 700 rent payment with 1,419 left over. 777 due in 10 spins. Let's re-roll this for an ebook. Sure, why not? And I'll take adoption paper. Let's switch this off so that we get the Eldritch creature straight away. And let's start removing probably these cats. They never really panned out. We have 2 ebooks now. Fantastic. Let's skip. I should have swapped the monkey and the coconut. Kind of lost track of that for a second. Let's reroll for... I should have hit the cultist. Meant to hit the cultist. Hit the wrong thing instead. That's alright. No worries. I'll take a high schooler. Actually, we can make the high schooler into a diver. That's my plan. Take a coconut half for the monkey. Where is my high schooler? It doesn't seem to have rolled in. That's alright. I'll skip all these. Skip all these as well. I have 2 high schoolers. Where did the second one come from? I'll take another high schooler, sure, why not? Let's make a diver. College student is next to the oyster, that's great. We mostly want to do that so that we have more chances of seeing removal capsules. Call him to respin. Let's try and respin and swap the coconut for the monkey. Although we've only got 1 spin left, so... And it didn't even come in. No worries, we made the 777 rent payment with 1,790 left over. A very strong run. As I suspected, dominated by the education mod. That's definitely the strongest mod that I've played with yet. Just takes over your run and it's very, very strong. I don't know if I've lost the game with the education mod enabled. Although, admittedly, it's a sample size of 5 or 6 games. I'd have to check to be sure. I don't think I played too many of them because they just show up in all the runs. The ore mod did a bit though. We got to see a very big ore. So we didn't see any giant ore, but that's alright. So the education mod giving us a geologist in order to use with the ore mod worked out pretty much as well as I would expect. But yeah, dominated by the education mod as I expected. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to leave it there for today. As always, if you enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next in terms of mods, if there's any particular mods you want to see. And we'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.